Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to secure and personalize your Apple Watch Series 11. It's really important, I think. For example, imagine the losing your watch or you have an emergency. Your data and health must be protected as well. Let's show how you can make it, I think, a top 5 security settings for your Apple Watch Series 11 and the others out there with running the watch operation system. Yeah, of course, the first important thing is, really important, is the passcode. The passcode protection and the breath detection. I think these are the biggest winner in this case. That means the passcode is the first and most critical layer of defense. Without it, features like Apple Pay are disabled, of course. We set a strong passcode for that, more than 4 digits. Okay? How we perform this? We go to settings. Okay? So push on it, then we go to settings. And if we are at settings, we are searching for passcode. Here is passcode. And if you there have passcode, turn on possibility, enable, of course, this. You have to turn on the passcode. On mine, of course, it is enabled, so I can only turn the passcode off. And if you have a bad passcode, you should change the passcode. For this, you enter the current passcode and replace it to a much stronger passcode with more than 4 digits. Yeah. And then, of course, the wrist detection. That means we can then do the next thing of wrist detection. Here it is. If you are using a passcode, the wrist detection locks your watch when we are not wearing it. It is so secured, of course. Really important thing. Take care. That should be switched on, of course. And you can have more security staff erase data, for example. When this is on, the Apple Watch will erase all data after 10 failed passcode attempts. That's a really important thing, because if the guy who stolen this device, for example, will try to enter into the system, but it does not work very well, it will erase all data automatically. Then, of course, we can unlock with the iPhone. Yeah, not with any iPhone. You can unlock it with your iPhone, which you are paired with, of course. Yeah, and then we should use emergency SOS and medical ID, for example. That means we have here, over there is a button. There's a digital chron and there's a button. If I push it and hold it, okay, you hear? That's we were on the way to emergency SOS option. That means we press and hold the side button for, 5 seconds or something else, and the watch will call the emergency services and notify our emergency contacts. And this is a really important thing, that you are in a case of emergency, if you are there and you can handle this. That means you go to settings, you go to passcode, or under the passcode option, there's an SOS option. And we can see here, hold the side button switched on. Really important. We press and hold the side button to call the emergency services. In emergency, it's really, really important. And then, of course, fall detection, then crash detection, and a medical ID. We can add or, of course, delete contacts for emergency SOS in our medical ID. Only mobile phone numbers can receive the emergency SOS alerts, okay? So enter it there, go to manage the fall detection, manage the crash detection, and of course, update your medical ID thing. It's really, really important. And then, of course, we should use Find My, yeah? One of the most important thing is the anti-theft protection of Find My. So we prevent anyone else from erasing and reactivating the watch without the Apple ID and password. It's automatically active as long as we are signed in with your Apple ID and Find My is enabled. The really important thing, so you do not make a setup without your Apple ID, because the Apple ID is for free. Get it there. Yeah, that means Find My, we can go to it and have a look. For example, we go to our smartphone, which is paired with the Apple Watch, and there we can go to Find My network. That means I'm entering Find My, and we see now Find My, and then of course we can search for the Apple Watch. Here we got it. Play the sound here. Here, you see, I can locate, and I can locate by using this. Where is my Apple Watch? I can play a sound. I can make a direction to it. I can use the lost Apple Watch mode. I can send it notifications when it founds, and we can erase it, of course, and we can then make a more better product security level. We can reach a better security level with this option, of course. Then, of course, we go to the Apple Watch system back. And if we are in the Apple Watch system, we can make it there to check privacy and app permissions. Okay, we should go to My Watch Privacy, the Watch app on the phone. That means phone, which is paired with our Apple Watch. And then, of course, we go to the Apple Watch app on the phone. We look that the watch is already there chosen, and then we can go to the watch app. We are in My Watch, and then we choose the privacy. Here we are, and here in the privacy area we can use a lot of stuff to make it more privacy and the permissions on it. So we remove any third-party apps that we no longer need or trust. For example, we can perform this. We can go to the settings and get access all location, motion, and fitness status or health status. We can use here to disable this all for more security. Really, really important if you like it much secured. And of course, you can remove the apps out of the system. If the apps not often are you going to use that, not often on your device, you can push on it. And of course, you can go to the apps and delete the app, for example. Then it is more secure because a small system, which not so much apps, gives you more privacy and of course more security. So you see, the passcode, medical ID, fall detection, the activation lock are a must-have and good tools to use. We have call to action thing. Hit the like the button to perform this. We can minimize distractions with the settings and so on to make a more secured Apple Watch feeling. I hope I could help you with that a little bit. If I've forgotten something, tell me in the comment, please. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback. And I hope to see you again on my channel. Done.